grab that championship belt.
Well, it's technically his, but not unless he wins this match. And this is getting physical between Kota and Jake Shehaan.
Shehaan has not made his way off the mat, and the shooting star press connects. The Kaiba clutch is locked on in the middle of the ring. Jake Shehaan with nowhere to go. He's tapping! He's tapping! Where is our referee? Jake Shehaan has tapped out! He's done it! We have a New Zealand heavyweight champion! Well, there appears to be some confusion here.
Your winner by disqualification, Cam Kaiba. A championship can only change hands on pinfall or submission.
Absolutely heartbreaking.
Therefore, still your New Zealand heavyweight champion, Jake
Shehaan. The fans bring the weapons. Jake Shehaan, not only did you steal the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship from me, you stole my undefeated streak.
Jamie Tagataese, the former New Zealand Heavyweight Champion, formerly undefeated.
I don't care about who's got beef with who, there's only one thing that I care about. And that's the Impact Pro Wrestling New Zealand Heavyweight title.
Falcon Kid, Cam Kaiba, one of the most high-flying and energetic wrestlers in New Zealand since Liam Fury.
Jamie Tagataese had his moment. Jake Shehaan stole his moment. But a night before Christmas, Cam Kaiba's bringing the people our moment.
Now Cam, no offense brother, but I've lost count of how many times I've defeated you and Jake. And Nightmare Before Christmas, there will be no more interruptions, no more interference, no mercy.
I step inside a solid
steel cage.
You like to talk a lot how I have interference, how I cheat. The reality is that I am a winner. At Nightmare Before Christmas, it will be no different.
Boys, you will be trapped with the big man.
Hope you're ready to go to war.
You will find out why I am always in control.
Because the whole Falcon show, Falcon Kid Cam Kaiba.
2 titles, Tagataese.
The new king of the cage.
Ever since he was a little boy, Cam Kaiba has dreamed of this moment. He considers himself the Padawan to Liam Fury, the only other man to have won a cage match in New Zealand history. And tonight, the Falcon Kid looks to enter the cage, spread his wings, stand on his own, all in pursuit of the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship. Kaiba's friends and family are in the audience tonight for this undoubtedly the biggest match of his career, the biggest main event in Impact Pro Wrestling history, as Kaiba for the first time steps foot inside the steel cage.
Let's go!
Tagataese was undefeated. JB Tagataese was the New Zealand heavyweight champion, but that all came crashing down in the hands of Jake Shehaan at Fans Bring the Weapons. With a massive triple threat #1 contender's victory under his belt at Control, ultimately Tagataese has earned his way back to this championship opportunity and has earned the right to enter the steel cage, where he will be locked with the Falcon Kid and the man who took everything from him, Jake Shehaan. Is Jake Shehaan staring at his own personal nightmare? Control are out in force tonight, but it is all for show. In a matter of moments, Shehaan will be locked inside the steel cage. And Jake Shehaan will be all alone.
Escaping the cage. Introducing first, the challengers. From South New Brighton, Christchurch, here's the whole Falcon show. Falcon Kid, Kaiba! accompanied to the ring by Amber Saint and members of Control. He is the leader of Control and your New Zealand Heavyweight Champion, Jake Shehaan.
All of the support from Control for Jake Shehaan. All of the uncharacteristic support for Jake Shehaan from this crowd. It means nothing now. All that matters is the action in the ring, inside this cage. And Falcon Kid, Cam Kaiba and Jamie Tagataese have been dreaming of this moment ever since Control Alt Delete.
It's true, Sheehan did everything he could to try and prevent having to face Jamie Tagataese again or Cam Kaiba, but his cheating did the opposite of what he wanted. And now he's trapped inside the cage, but he is taking control. He's going for the purge. But at this point, this is technically a triple threat match right now. But we all know how they go. At the second that someone needs to win this match, it's all for one and all for one. That's all it ever is done in life and in this cage.
And Jake Shehaan collides with the steel of this cage for the first time, and in any collision between human flesh and steel, it's the steel that comes out best every single time. But with Shehaan down, Kaiba rolls up Jamie Tagataese, stacking the shoulders, and there's the proof to what you were talking about, Steve, as Falcon collides with the side of the cage, buckling the steel structure. It is every man for himself. There can be only one winner, and all three of these men are desperate to go home with the victory and the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship. Kaiba looking for a Hurricane Rana. Tagataese puts on the brakes. Look at the power of the big man.
Oh, but look at what's happening inadvertently. He's given Kaiba a chance to scale the side. Lucky getting him so quickly there. I do not envy the role of, oh my God, what a catch, what a drop.
Game-changing power from Jamie Tagataese. Snatches Falcon Kid off the side of the cage, drills him into the canvas. But rushes into a shot to the midsection, blocked, lifts Kaiba up, looking for the Warhammer. He's in position, that Samoan drop position. And there's a double stop from Shehaan. What a counter. Shehaan wipes out both men, hooks the leg of Tagataese. Now Shehaan thinks he may have done enough damage to Falcon Kid, Cam Kaiba as well.
I have seen nothing like what Jake Shehaan just did. He is crafty for all the dissent among other competitors who say that Shehaan likes to take every advantage and cheat his way to victory. He is as crafty and as manipulative as they come. He's inventive, and we're seeing it now. Because look at that. Oh, the frame of Tagataese, and the cage buckles every single time, even when someone tries to run the ropes. A dangerous environment. The only person who might get out of this match alive is the referee.
And that cage like a cheese grater on the back of Cam Kaiba, as Jake Shehaan now selects his target, putting the boot to Jamie Tagataese, and now stepping down on the throat of Falcon Kid. Of course, it was at Control Alt Delete where Shehaan defended his title against Cam Kaiba and escaped via disqualification. He will not have that luxury tonight.
And that is what got Cam Kaiba into this match. Tagataese had already won his opportunity to be in the cage, but the stipulation was the winner of Control-Alt-Delete's New Zealand Heavyweight Championship match would be in this match. Cam Kaiba did win, albeit via disqualification. And now we have the first, because this is the second ever steel cage match in New Zealand, but the first ever triple threat steel cage match in New Zealand. And obviously, as you can guess, if you've been following IPW for some time now, the reason why this match was made by management to be a steel cage, to bring it back for the second time, is because of Control. Now trapped outside the ring, they can't interfere. They can't get involved. In theory, right now, it's best man wins. Best champion wins.
And Jake Shehaan maybe closing in on retaining his title there, as shocking as it would be for us to say, to acknowledge that Shehaan were the best man. He is in control of this matchup. Looking for that headlock driver, but Tagataese had it scouted. These two men are no strangers to one another. They have wrestled many times before, and Tagataese again with that game-changing power flings Shehaan overhead with a fall-away slam.
They've wrestled many times, but oh my, what an incredible spine buster. And that's the thing, you can wrestle Tagataese many times, but he doesn't get any less stronger. And tell me, short of Arn Anderson, have you ever seen a spinebuster? And I'm not talking hyperbole here, I mean this truthfully. Have you ever seen a spinebuster as good as Tagataese?
I never have, as a Castro cutter plucks Tagataese. And now Falcon Kid heading up top. You can win by pinfall, submission, or escaping the cage. And he's looking for a pin with the shooting star press. Crashing down on the torso of JB Tagataese. And now Kaiba thinking submission, the Kaiba clutch, it's hooked under the chin of Tagataese. The neck is exposed, that submission is tight. But Sheahan's got a kendo stick through the gaps of the bar of the cage, and he is wreaking havoc with this weapon.
And this is just sadistic by Sheahan. I wanted to know if the Kaiba clutch could actually put out Tagataese with a man of that size, with such body mass, to bend. But what happened? Control, yeah, they can't get in the cage, but they slipped in a kendo stick. And this is typical, all a plan from, is he going for the reboot? Oh!
Pushing the hard reset on Cam Kaiba's championship aspirations. Sheahan 1 second away, but Kaiba gets a shoulder up. He's still in this matchup. He will not be denied his chance to become New Zealand heavyweight champion. And now Sheahan turns his attention to Tagataese.
And there's so much going on here. Sheahan is the only person to have a victory over Tagataese, but Jake Sheahan has never beaten Cam Kaiba in IPW. There's so much going on here, so many variables in a triple threat, let alone with a whole bunch of twisted steel surrounding them. And that's a big nope.
Even bigger kick to the side of the head, and Sheahan, that shining wizard to the back of the head. Tagataese could be out cold. Can he retain the championship? No! JB Tagataese gets his shoulder off the canvas. Keep your eye on Cam Kaiba though. Oh, Steve Kaiba was trying to scale the cage, and he just got caught with that kendo stick.
Yeah, keep an eye on the kendo stick, more like it. There is no disqualification, obviously, in the cage. It looks like Kaiba having some problems down low. And Sheahan, oh, evil intentions on his mind here. And, oh my God!
Spiking Cam Kaiba head first into the canvas, and Kaiba is still in this fight.
What does it take to beat the kid? Oh my God, and switching his attention to Tagataese. This could be it. It's one, it's two.
It's not enough. That solid state driver, that headlock driver, putting down Kaiba, putting down Tagataese, but it could not put them out. But has it bought Sheahan enough time to escape the cage? Cam Kaiba back to his feet, gives chase to Jake Sheahan. This is a bad spot for both men to be in. high above the ring. And look at these goons from Control scaling the cage, trying to help their leader to safety.
They're like a virus at this point, no matter what you try and do. And Sheehan is on the outside of the cage. All he would need to do is drop, but Kaiba says no, and he's got that headlock in deep, and oh no. Oh no. Are we gonna see it? I can't believe it!
One of the most incredible superplexes we have ever seen. Jake Sheehan tried to escape and he just got brought crashing back to reality, courtesy of Cam Kaiba and Jamie Tagataese. Tagataese must have gotten the best of that move, but all three men sustained damage on that one.
And what could possibly be the game plan at this point for any of these three competitors? Or do you even have one at this stage? Is it just about survival?
Any game plan goes right out the window the moment you come plummeting 15 feet to the canvas. But now Tagataese making his way back to his feet, rattling the cage. He may have his pick of his opponents, knocking down both Kaiba and Sheehan. Doubles Cam Kaiba over and introduces him to the cage. Again, raking down the back of Kaiba. And a big splash in the corner now rocks Jake Sheehan. Tagataese building momentum. Large Sheehan with the sidewalk slam. And now with Kaiba trapped between the ropes and the cage, Tagataese uses Sheehan as a projectile, as a weapon, in just the same way Sheehan used that kendo stick earlier in this contest. With Sheehan down in pro position, Steve, it's time to pull the pin!
Oh, you love it, don't you? Here comes the heavy grenade!
Detonating in the heart of Jake Sheehan. Does that spell it in for Sheehan's reign as champion? Tagataese unable to put Sheehan out of this contest with the heavy grenade.
Can you imagine what all three competitors have to be going through now after that superplex Tower of Doom off the cage? At any moment now, their bodies could give out even if their will is strong. It could go any way right now. We are seeing something special. This is history in motion.
Tagataese calls for it, lifts Sheehan into position for the Warhammer. And Kaiba with the super kick breaks it up because no one has kicked out of that Warhammer. That is a death sentence in this contest. But now, with Tagataese down, Kaiba looking to knock him clean out. With these arm trap stops, Tagataese is unable to defend himself. It's Kaiba in control. Moonsault from Kaiba catches Jamie Tagataese with a shin to the head.
And Kaiba definitely didn't get all the distance he was hoping for on that. I saw him clutch his nose. Hopefully that's not a broken nose, which would just be absolutely terrible at this juncture in the match. Sheehan starting to rise himself in the corner. Get blood back in his head. Like Kaiba just taking it to Tagataese. He can't let the big man back to his feet.
And Kaiba gets turned inside out. Massive lariat from the big man. And now Tagataese lifts Kaiba onto his shoulder. Takes aim at Jake Sheehan. Positioning himself on the turnbuckle. Look at the strength of the big man.
You've got to be kidding me.
A big ending from the big man. But will this be the ending of this matchup? Can Tagataese close in on regaining the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship?
And look at Horace climbing up the side of that cage, that piece of crap. Oh my God! Control had been taken out. He couldn't have it. Again, a group of goods.
Control down on the outside of the ring, and this matchup again, the triple threat steel cage match we were promised, And Tagataese looking for that Warhammer on Sheehan. Sheehan goes low. It's perfectly legal inside the cage. And now Tagataese down to one knee. He struggles to avoid it, but Sheehan desperate to connect with that Purge pile driver. The same way he became New Zealand champion. And boy oh boy does Kaiba know it. Kendo stick now to both men. Kaiba doesn't care who he hits as long as he makes contact.
And we are seeing the fire inside Camp Kaiba right now. This is new. He is enraged. He wants the title more than anything else, and he'll do anything to get it.
Kaiba stacking both of his opponents as he heads to the top rope. The shooting star across the backs of both men from Cam Kaiba.
How many things? Oh, he's going for a pinfall right now. It's one, it's two. Tagataese gets the shoulder. How many things have we already seen in this match we've never seen before?
Unique offense from Kaiba, trying 1 second away from defeating Sheehan to achieve his dream. And now Kaiba has to go back to the drawing board. And what do you do if you have just dished out a shooting star press, your signature maneuver, to both men, and it still is not enough? Where can Kaiba go?
Well, I can tell you exactly where a falcon goes. They soar as high as they can. Cam Kaiba has scaled the cage. He could escape right now. He could escape, but he looked to the crowd. Cam Kaiba is giving it everything. Oh my God!
Cross body press from 15 feet in the air. Cam Kaiba thought about escaping, decided he doesn't want to win the matchup this way. He wants to bring the fight to Sheehan and Tagataese, and he just wiped them out with the crossbody off the top.
Good God, how much fight are we seeing in Falcon Kid? And listen to this audience, this is awesome. You are right. And this might just be Cam Kaiba's first New Zealand Heavyweight Championship, because he is climbing. He is climbing once more. Sheehan and Tagataese, they're still down. Oh, but Sheehan's got the feet. He's got the boots of Kaiba.
Now Sheehan with a shot to the kidneys, desperately trying to do anything to get Kaiba to relinquish his grip over the top of the cage, prevent the escape, prevent Kaiba from winning Sheehan's New Zealand Heavyweight Championship. And Kaiba, he's out of the cage, but the Warhammer connects in the ring for Tagataese. Can Kaiba escape before the pin? Calling for the bell. Kaiba's out. Sheehan's been pinned. Who is our champion?
Your winner and New Zealand Heavyweight Champion,
Cam Kaiba was a fraction of a second away, but tonight the big man is once again the big champ. Jamie Tagataese with the Warhammer wipes out Jake Shehaan and reclaims the IPW New Zealand Heavyweight Championship. Tagataese stands tall tonight with the biggest win in the biggest match in IPW history. Kaiba back into the ring now. He holds the SPW New Zealand Championship, another championship which belongs to Jamie Tagataese. Kaiba is all class, presenting the champion with his second belt. You are looking at 2 titles, Tagataese, for the first time in history, an undisputed New Zealand heavyweight champion.